Howdy folks. So it is extremely cold in my neck of the woods this week and I didn't get out hiking, so I was going to do something a little different. Over the last couple years I've been collecting these little Sasquatch, Bigfoot things that grow in water. So I've got 3 different types here. And I was going to set them up in these 3 different jars and then set up my time-lapse camera and let them grow. These two, the first 2 here, this big one, it's like in a tree stump. It says that it takes 2 days, 48 hours, same as this one is an egg. It's supposed to take 48 hours. This one, this little guy, it says on the back that it could take 72 hours. So I figure we'll check on him after 2 days, and if I think he needs to stay longer, I'll leave him longer. We'll leave him the full 72. Let's go ahead and get these opened up and put them in the jars. Okay, I've got all my Bigfoot ready to grow. I've got the tree stump here down on the end, I've got the egg in the middle, and just the little guy is laying face down in this jar. So I'm going to get some water and we'll fill them up. Alright, the jars are filled. Bigfoot is ready to grow. We'll check back in 48 hours and see how they look.
Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching.
Alright, so it's been 24 hours and I thought we'd just do a quick little check-in here. See the one with the stump, he's just starting to poke through the top. The egg is still floating, hasn't opened up. And then this guy's just been laying on his face. I think I'm going to open up the jars and flip him over and maybe poke at the egg a little bit. Alright, so definitely going to need to give these at least another 24 hours. I'll check in if there's anything interesting that happens. Until then, I'll leave them in the hands of my security. Okay, it's not been quite 48 hours. It's been maybe 40-ish hours, but I just got home from work and saw that the egg finally cracked open. It sank down and cracked open finally. We got a Bigfoot in there. Still got this guy going, he's about the same. It's like a lump. And then we got the stump, which is still just poking out the top. It's a little definitely bigger than it was this morning. So, but he definitely needs more time. We'll check back in a few more hours to see if they're complete, but I have a feeling that I'm going to leave them longer than the recommended 48 hours. We'll see.
Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow.
Okay, it's been just almost 48 hours. He's definitely grown a bit. The egg is opened up. There's another guy in there. He looks like he could be the exact same as this guy. And the stump is, he hasn't still grown out yet. He's just poking through the top. So I think ultimately I'm going to leave them all in longer. But let's take a look at them so far. Here's the first one. Doesn't really look much like a Bigfoot now that he's grown out, blobbed out, a little slimy. This is from the little package though that said 72 hours, so I'm going to go ahead and put him back in. Alright, here's the egg Bigfoot. His face looks much better than the last one. Let's see. I'm going to put him back in the water for a while, get him out of the egg. The last one is the tree stump one here, which is supposed to be done in 48 hours, but he's just barely poking through the top. So I don't think I'm going to pull it out at all yet. We'll leave these two to sit as long as I let this one sit to see if they change. But I think I'll just focus the time lapse on the tree stump from now on. And check it tomorrow morning, I guess.
Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching
Alright, I'm checking in after 72 hours. I think these two over here have definitely got as big as they're going to get. They look pretty similar, but they came from different packages. But this one on the tree stump looks like he could still be growing. He's just kind of, I'm not sure if I should pull him out. I see there's a crack in the stump. So I don't know if I should pull him out or if I should give him more time. He was only supposed to take 48 hours. Here's the box. It's showing after 48 hours, he should be fully exposed on the drawing there, and we've been over that. So I might give him more time. Maybe I'll give him till tomorrow morning at least. We'll see what happens. And then I'll just leave these ones in here as well. I'm not going to take them out. We'll take them all out at the same time to compare. But yeah, 72 hours in, still going.
Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow.
Well, folks, it's been about 88 hours now, give or take a little bit. They were only supposed to take 48, but this one over here in the stump, as of last night, was barely sticking out. He has grown quite a bit more. And crack the stump open. These two over here, who came from different packages but look almost identical, I don't think they've grown a whole lot more in the last day, maybe a little bit. But anyway, I think it's gone long enough, so I'm going to go and pull these out of here and we'll take a closer look. Alright, I've got them all pulled out of water. Let's take a look at the first one here. Super slimy. I think it did get a tiny bit bigger from the last time we checked on it. It's a little deformed. His arm here, a little messed up, didn't quite come out right. His face got a little better, I think, from the last time I checked on him. Still not quite there. That was from this little pack here. He was just a single Gorilla Sasquatch in a little package. This one did say 72 hours, but like I said, we're at 88 hours. So he had his time. Okay, now we have number 2 over here. It looks very similar. He definitely got a little bigger. I can put him right side by side. You can see he's a little bit bigger. He also is less deformed. Oh, I guess this side. I didn't notice this at first. It's like the opposite, same thing, but opposite side. The shoulder didn't quite do its thing. His face looks a little better though, a little more defined. This arm looks good. See his backside. And he came in the egg hatched. And I thought maybe the egg would dissolve. I'm glad it didn't. It's like kind of a plastic thing that just cracked, had like a preformed crack that opened when he got big. So that's nice, I can save the egg. Here's the packaging for that. And this one claimed 48 hours, and I'd say about 48 hours he was pretty much done. I think he did get a little bit bigger in the last day, but not by a lot. Okay, last one is the Bigfoot in the stump. And this is kind of like a, whoa, I was going to say it was a hard plastic, but it just flew off in my hand. So it's definitely meant to dissolve and break. Let's see if I can get him out of here. Break this open. Okay. Yeah, he's slimy. And he's a different style. I wasn't sure what to expect. I wasn't sure if these were all going to be just the same. But he's definitely a different style. Looks like he formed properly. I don't know if he's meant to get any bigger. Package here says 48 hours and he's supposed to be fully out of the stump. But 88 hours and he was just barely poking out of there. I don't know if he'd get any bigger. He's got some weird lumps on his neck. Can't tell if that's supposed to be like that or not. It's very slimy. It's maybe slimier than the other ones. But I like that he's a different variety. I like his pointy little head. Let's see, here's the stump. It's got slime, sludge in the bottom. I was hoping the stump was going to hold together more so I could save it, but I feel like I'm going to have to toss that since it's just falling apart and it's all slimy and sludgy. My fingers, it's a little gross. But here we go. All our Bigfoot have grown. So thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments if you liked this kind of weird thing, something different. Most of my videos obviously are outdoor. And this is the first one I've done indoor, where I'm just kind of doing something somewhat outdoor related, I guess. Bigfoot is typically an outdoor thing. And I've collected these from state park gift shops over the last couple of years. And I thought it'd be fun to try them out and show everybody the process and what they look like when they're done, and just have some fun in the wintertime when it's a little too cold and nasty to be outdoors. So like the video, hit the like button if you liked it, subscribe to the channel, it'd be a big help, and see you next time outdoors. Thanks for watching.
Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot grow. Watching Bigfoot